Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of what? StarCraft 2? It's a Legacy of the Void game. I should really stop saying that, but I do love saying Legacy of the Void. Just been doing it for years now, and maybe it's time for a change, but I don't know. I don't like change very much. So on the top left side of Rohana, we have coldflow, a red Terran player, and his teammate, a blue Terran. It is Elon Musk from the Tesla's clan. In the bottom right, we've got a blue Terran. It is BillNye and MachineBERG, a Protoss player. So a lot of Terran, one Protoss, and no Zerg representation right now. This is a Patreon cast for BillNye and MachineBERG, patrons of mine at Falcon Paladin. Well, patreon.com/Falcon Paladin, my Patreon site for $10 a month, tier 3, which means they can send me one replay any month and I will cast it and I will post it on the main channel. And it's always fun because patrons do not send me boring games. I do appreciate that, but hey, if you're sending one game a month to Falcon Paladin, make sure it's a good one, right? Right, so blocking the scouting probe in with the hard wall, supply depot. There you go. Supply depot not quite finished here because there's only one SCV to complete the barracks and the supply depot. So what is Terran meta these days in 2v2? Just a timing attack with a lot of Marines and Stim and maybe a couple of medevacs? That could be hard for a Protoss to hold off, as well as BillNye here. So, double gas into factory. I think we will see a factory here and maybe some tanks. And pinging the hard wall. The probe says, I'm trapped inside the main base of coldflow. A fate worse than death. So we've got a cybernetics core off of one base here for MachineBERG. The scouting probe sees that they haven't expanded yet. And look, it's going to be a 3 racks opening with 2 gas here from Elon Musk. What are we going to use this gas for, Elon? So 1 gas here from coldflow. We've got a Reaper. And then what? An expand? Yeah, expand here. So Reaper expand here from coldflow. And a 3 racks opening. Again, why? Why do we have 2 gas? There's not a factory. There's not a tech lab here. I guess just for the Reapers? BillNye's Reaper getting a kill? No, excellent micro there from coldflow. Moving the wounded SCV back here. Oh, does get a kill. And, oh, killed by an SCV. Ignominious death there. And look at this. 2 Reapers here from Elon Musk. And 2 more Reapers on the way. And then 2 more Reapers after that. Oh, kill. Kill that. There we go. So mass Reaper here from Elon Musk. No, excellent. Wow. So this is some pretty good micro here for this level of game, right? Wounding. There you go. Moving the Wounded Reaper back, but nope, never mind. Wounded Reaper on the front lines here, and there we go. Another one bites the dust. Boom, boom, boom. But the depth does go down here, and BillNye, there you go, with a Hellion. Hellions do bonus to light, and these Reapers are our light, but the Hellion goes down as well. Oh my gosh. KDA charges. Bam. Marines retreating. No. This is such an early aggression build here from Mr. Elon Musk. Oh, SCV down. An Oracle. There we go. Oracle from MachineBERG. Off of 2 base. And there we go. Shutting down the early aggression here with these Reapers. Coldflow has expanded, right? Throwing down a missile turret because, holy smokes, Oracles. Yeah. Elon, you might want to throw down some as well. What? We're double expanding behind that? 2 command centers at the same time. Okay, that's a risk, but if you... it's a risk that will pay off. You can get away with it here. My goodness. What an aggressive economic build and an aggressive just military build there. I don't know. I don't know if it's good yet, but we will see if he gets away with it. Expanding here is BillNye. So we've got 2 bases for both of the Southern Hero players here, and 1 base for ElonMusk and 1 base for coldflow. Or 2 bases, sorry, for coldflow here. My, this is quite an interesting game so far. A lot of aggression. Is this a tech lab? Nope, it's a reactor here from BillNye, right? So we've got Marines, we have Cyclones, we are supply blocked, but are we making 1 supply depot here? I want to say 2 maybe. Oh, it's a drop here from BillNye. Trying to take down the missile turret here, but repair is good, and the missile turret is still up. The Marine did not get loaded into the medevac. Cyclone versus what? Marauder? Alright, kid. So just kind of dropping, getting some damage, getting out of there. Nothing too crazy. Resources lost 209.50 for Team Red and Blue, 504.50 for our heroes. So Marines out here, medics out here. What have we got to deal with? A lot of Reapers from Blue, obviously. Red? There you go. He's got his Marines and his medics down the left side. So we got Marine tank here. We got Marines there. We're dropping... Oh, the Oracle comes in. Dude, okay. Got 7 kills here, and getting out when the Marines arrive. Excellent, excellent. And then dropping to the main base here by coldflow into the natural base of BillNye, the science guy. Responding, there is enough to deal with it, especially with the siege tank, and the pickup timing is pretty good from coldflow. So he doesn't lose, I don't think, hardly anything with that drop. Kills a couple SCVs, causes some major problems there. Got a lot of adepts out from MachineBERG. He's out the Oracle. He's making a lot of adepts. He's got a Void Ray, which I'm not a huge fan of when we're dealing with 2 Terran enemies, but also the Void Ray can snipe medevacs pretty effectively. Adepts kind of standing and fighting like this is not... Like, unless they've got resonating glaives... Oh, yeah, look at this. Bam! See, you can fight medevacs, but fighting Marines means you die. Void Rays are really good in certain situations. They are so bad against Marines. Big army from ElonMusk kind of sitting inside his main base. It'd be nice if he came up and joined with his buddy. He came over and helped coldflow. I think maybe they could get a really nice push going. Is he worried about getting dropped again? I mean, in fairness, I'd be worried about getting dropped again, too. Look at this positioning inside the main base. He is just worried. He is beyond worried right now about what's going on. So yeah, no. Adept, Void Ray, not really a build, but, you know, creativity in team games is encouraged. It's something that can be extremely fun. And they... Oh, Prismatic Line, take down a medevac. Got to get away from those Marines, though, for sure. BillNye's army just kind of hanging out here. Again, if you wanted to attack with the Void Rays and the Marines in the siege tank, it's like, okay, let's maybe ping up that way. Let's check and see if they have bases there. Because, you know, if your opponent's expanding a whole bunch, it's good to know. This command center is still inside the main base for ElonMusk. Is he going to land it out there? I don't rightly know. I don't have quite the idea for it. Alright, Terran music playing makes a lot of sense just because we've got a lot of Terrans on the map. 3 Terrans and a Protoss here. Again, this is a Patreon game, so if you want Falcon to cast your games, no question asked, once a month, be a patron of mine at the tier 3. That allows you to get the ability to send me 1 replay a month and say, hey, cast this, put it on the main channel, and I will. I'll do it for you. High-sec auto-tracking coming in. Psystorm is on the way from the 1 Protoss player on the map. So we're at 75 to 101 supply for Team Red Blue, 88 to 69 for Team Heroes here. Looking good here from coldflow. Looking good here from Elon. A lot of pinging, man. He's like, there's a 3rd base. As he drops inside the main, gets a reactor on a starport. Forces a lift off out of the starport. Tank gets focused down. But responding army pretty big. But coming up a choke at the end of the day, though. And upgrades here are pretty good. It's got the 1-1 from BillNye. And no attacker armor upgrades here for ElonMusk, just the stim, but numbers overcome the upgrade disadvantage there, no problem. Coldflow is going to go for another drop into a base that's got... Okay, yeah, missile turrets and Void Rays might be able to snipe down your medevacs before too long. This group, siege tank holding, upgrades holding. Going to try to maybe... No, they're not target firing down the tank. Taking some serious... Trying to split against the tank here. It finally goes down, but it takes its pound of flesh without a doubt. Psystorm Big size storm. Void Ray going to focus down the siege tank. Other Voider comes in to assist. What an incredible back and forth engagement this has been thus far. And what a great game. Third base for MachineBERG is up. Third base for coldflow is up. Third base for ElonMusk has landed. The Eagle has landed indeed. Yeah, medevac with 2 tanks in it does not want to die to those Void Rays, man. Those tanks will go down super fast. Okay, holding with Marine Tank against, against Marine Tank. Marine Tank's pretty good. Against Void Ray, Marine Tank is pretty good. Should be just fine here. Coming down, finally, gathering their forces together. Team Red and Team Blue. Hanging out, good time. I don't know what we're pinging, but this base is entirely undefended, BillNye. I'm not sure how you know that. Charge lots. They are charge lots. So charge lot Void Ray High Templar. I like it better than just Void Ray, obviously, but I'm not sure how good it is. Ghost Academy on the way from coldflow. Good golly. Keeps pinging that base like we should go kill it, but nobody's making a real move to do that. I like that 2 Marines are heading up that direction. I guess there's a drop from BillNye. Unloading right here and just kind of trying to burn down the command center. Oh, killing an SCV building another command center up this way is pretty darn good too. Good command center in a lot of trouble. Canceling that one, canceling the refineries as well. More refineries maybe in trouble here. Charge lotting in. Oh yes, charge lots against Marines. Pretty darn good. And up here, Marine versus Marine. The upgrades for BillNye coming into play there too. Zealots all in amongst these SCVs. No! The worker count of ElonMusk is going to go down. We got 36 remaining. He's well behind everybody else in the game right now. And medevac retreating from that position. Yeah, the orbital is flying. Marines trying to chase it down as well. This is looking really disastrous for Team North. Trying to set up here and siege charge lots on top of the tanks. On the follow-up. Void Rays. Need to snipe down tanks. Stop attacking Marines, guys. You're targeting the wrong thing. You're absolutely dying here as well. DTs come swinging in out of nowhere. That's MachineBERG with his DTs. Yeah, BillNye doing his more traditional stuff, but MachineBERG loves his Dark Templar. He will use them in situations that maybe don't make a ton of sense, but he gets the job done anyway. And then the drop inside the main base is going even after more SCVs here from ElonMusk. Knocked down to 23 workers. Tech Lab gets sniped, so you can't produce any more siege tanks out of that factory. Pretty good heads-up display, or heads-up play there, too. It's not a heads-up display. It's a heads-up play. This tank, last tank out of that factory for a while, gets taken down by the 1-1 Marines and Marauders. Elon's getting down to 20 SCVs. Pinging this base. It's pretty undefended. Sending some Zealots in there. Would be good. The Zealots decide, yes, okay, we will head over and try to take down an orbital. You can just go after the SCVs, though. That'd be pretty fine, too. Coldflow helps clear out the attacks in Elon's base. There's the scan, but with the charge lots mixed in with the DTs, it's a little bit difficult to handle. This base does re-land, but the economy, again, for Elon at 25 workers. It's 78 and 63 for BillNye and MachineBERG here. So economically not looking particularly great. A lot of DTs have died. Let's be fair about this, right? 12 DTs have gone down. Here comes a counter push, but Elon's kind of on his own right now. I mean, well, I don't know. I guess Elon does have a pretty big army. It's just the economy is struggling. It's a lot of medevacs. Which, if you have too many medevacs, it's kind of like having too many corruptors as Zerg. And, well, the corruptors aren't very good against things that can't fly, don't you know? So, new base down here for BillNye. That's coming up. It's looking pretty good for our heroes. Again, it's weird stuff on display here. Heading up right side, BillNye. Again, undefended orbital there. There's an army in generally a fine position to try to help it, but yeah, man. BillNye's at 150 supply. ElonMusk is at 116. And again, the upgrades here, just no upgrades from Elon. He's just not doing it. Kind of reminds me of that scandal where Elon was like, I'm one of the best Diablo players in the world. And then it was revealed he paid someone to play for him on his stream and to make people think he was good. He's not very good at StarCraft either, it turns out, man. Why be a fake gamer, dude? Why do that? Ooh, there we go. Psystorm on the backside. It was bait. Storm them. Yeah, storm them. Beautifully done. Another storm. Zealots are eating, I think, more of the storms than the Marines are here. It's kind of dangerous. Oh, Void Ray gets sniped down. High Templar are conning in the middle of the battle. Nope, that doesn't usually work out for them ever. At all. Another drop on top of Elon Musk. He's clawed his way back to plus 20 workers. Now he's down. Well, actually, hang on. Orbital sniped. 20, exactly 20 SCVs. And the orbital's gone. Siege tanks rolling up, trying to deal with this group. But again, they don't have any upgrades. Marines are surprisingly good against siege tanks, especially if they're unsieged. MachineBERG's expanding up the right side. Elon Musk taps out. He sees the writing on the wall and decides this is not for him. And coldflow's on the other side, trying to maybe win with what he's got, man. It's a 133 supply army. He's got 1-1 upgrades, but the 2-2's kicked in, and the charge lots flank, and that's a GG. That is a GG for BillNye and MachineBERG. BillNye, the science guy. Bill. So we got 18,000 resources lost from Elon Musk, 11,000 for BillNye, 15 for MachineBERG, and only 8 for coldflow. So we didn't lose that much somehow. But he didn't make that much either, I suppose. But yeah, 65 SCVs die for you. You're probably going to lose a game of StarCraft, especially if your enemies only lose 9 and 4 apiece. The Storm from MachineBERG was great. The Void Rays and the DTs, I mean, they got some work done. They did some fun stuff. I'm not going to complain about it. coldflow made a single ghost. I don't know what it did at all. But yeah, BillNye, just Marines, Marauders, Siege Tanks, little Cyclone stuff early. Medevacs going for drops constantly, causing major problems. And that will kill an enemy pretty much every time. So really good game from BillNye. Really kept the Elon out of it, which, you know, if you kill one of the players in a 2v2, the other one's going to have a really hard time. All right, so that right there is going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a Patreon cast. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, and Instagram, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.